It's Friday. I think it's noon Friday here where I'm at. So happy Friday to everyone. And hope you have a good weekend planned. So today here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA, they've moved us into the yellow phase. So what does that mean? That means that the businesses can open up and let people in and stuff like that, which is a good thing, you know. I think people need to get out a little bit. I think people are starting to go crazy. I'm proposing the concept of mental distancing in addition to social distancing because I can tell that people are whacking out. Just like yesterday, I was coming back from my walk to the strip district to pick up some yummies. And there were people around, so I had my little bandana, my scarf mask on. This guy told me that I looked like I was dead, like I wasn't living anymore. But Pittsburgh has jagoffs like that, so he could have put up with them. But I understand a lot of it too, because for myself, because I try to be compliant with staying off the bus as much as possible and staying away from people as much as possible. I haven't been able to go to the Indian store to get stuff to make a vindaloo with, and I haven't been to the Mediterranean store to get some spices and some baba ganoush, and been able to get to Dollar General to get paper products, as they say. So I think it's just a phase where, like, when you catch a cold or something and you start feeling like you want to get out of bed and you want to go out and you want to see the world. And I think it's a good thing. Let people go out and see. It hasn't ended. It's not over. It's not going to be over. Here, no one has died in the past 4 days, but we had a big death. 12 people died this week, so, and it seems to be like over the weekend, like whatever happened last weekend gets reflected in the death toll for this week, stuff like that. I could be wrong. I'm not a virologist, nor do I want to be. So, yeah, so like everybody's a little daffy from doing this. It hadn't impacted me as much as it's impacted other people, and I'm grateful for that. We moved to the new color phase, but in that color phase, we don't get our haircut yet, so we're still growing it. I saw this funny, excuse me for doing this. I saw this funny thing on the internet where the little meme was, weed is legal and haircuts are illegal. The hippies have taken over, so I like that idea, and I've just screwed my hair up. It's still cold in my apartment also. I don't know why I'm babbling, but it's still cold in my apartment. It's been cold for about a week. When they turned off the heat, sorry about the hair thing. Let me do this one thing, and then I feel like David Letterman all of a sudden. Then we'll be okay. Got to think about hair. Anyway, so it's still cold in my apartment. That's why I'm wearing a scarf, and I'm still wearing a bit of a sweater, and stuff like that. So it's 71 degrees out today, so I'm hoping maybe I can get some sunshine and some heat to blow in. I won't be going out for a couple of days because I want this mania of people who have been dying to go out and breathe on each other and go do their little shoppings for their whatever they haven't been able to shop for, and places and where they needed to go where they couldn't go before. Get all that done. And I think I'm going to sneak out Tuesday and see if I can go to the Spice Road and get my spices and silks. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's still healthy. I hope everybody's still happy. And My poem today might seem a little grumpy. I'm not sure if it is. It's more like just a funny, curmudgeonly poem, in a sense. The one thing I do mention, tell you a word here, plygain. I think people in Great Britain and those places know what that is. Plygain is a ceremony they do in Wales at like 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas. And I kind of, when I did this poem, it was early morning Christmas. I looked out and they said it was foggy, and I thought, well, it'd be great to go out for a fog walk, but there wasn't any, so that's okay. But anyway, this is the poem, and be happy, be healthy, don't let people fuck with you. Do some mental distancing, you're going to feel fine. And turn off that television news, please. If you want to know what's happening, just look on the internet, read some headlines, you'll get the idea. So anyway, having said all that bullshit, the title of today's poem is, in a spiritual sense, I guess I'm saying get off my fucking lawn. Welcome to the resonant monkey moon of attunement, the 7th moon of the planetary service wavespell. We have now entered the halfway mark of the white magnetic wizard year. It was looking grim for the orchid man. Time, an innocent bystander, weapon in its hand. November knows it has ratted us out, lacking the soul of Frankie Pentangelini. More and more, I like the idea that poetry can do nothing. The something they want is at best asinine. No plygain of fog. I find tomorrow beyond my comprehension. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. And evildoers beware.